merry meet. Today, I would like to introduce you to a versatile tool you can use to improve outcomes, solve problems, and amplify your goals. The technique is simple yet powerful. To start, take a square sheet of cardstock or regular paper and draw 2 circles, one slightly larger than the other. I'm using a pencil and compass for precision, but you can always draw it freehand if you prefer. Once the circles are drawn, trace over them in red ink. I'm using a fountain pen, but any pen will work. Red ink is traditional, symbolizing the life force, but if you only have black or blue ink, that's fine. Next, divide the outer circle into 4 sections. This does not need to be exact, just eyeball it. In each section, write the holy name Elohim in regular Roman script. Leave the center of the circle blank. Set this aside and let the ink dry. Now, take a plain, small glass jar with a lid and fill it about 2/3 full with pure granulated sugar. Be careful not to spill or overfill it. Once filled, set it in the center of your talisman. Take some time to visualize an electric blue light filling the jar of sugar. Take several minutes to focus on this visualization. Then leave the jar in the talisman for at least 15 minutes or up to an hour. When the process is complete, take the jar off the talisman, rip up the talisman, and throw it away. Your sugar jar is now charged and ready to use. Keep it in a convenient, discreet place. This is a perpetual spell jar, meaning that you can use it over and over again. To use it, take a small piece of paper and write down the problem, the goal, or the person's name that you're dealing with. Keep it succinct, don't go into a lot of details. Let the ink dry, then fold up the paper and bury it in the sugar, ensuring that it's fully covered. Screw the lid on the jar and store it in a discreet place. Once you've noticed that the situation is improving or resolving, remove the paper, rip it up, and discard it. Screw the lid back on the jar and put it away. The jar can be reused as many times as you like, as long as the sugar remains clean and dry. If you notice that the sugar becomes dirty or clumpy, simply pour the sugar down the drain, refill the jar with fresh sugar, and recharge it with a new talisman. The best time to create your sugar jar is 1 or 2 days after the calendar tells you it's a new moon. Once your sugar jar is charged, store it in a private, hidden spot. Focus only on one spell at a time. Leave the paper in the jar until you sense progress, and then remove it. Consider your spell complete, rip it up, throw it away, and put the jar away for the next spell. This technique is affordable, easy to assemble, reusable, and incredibly effective. Give it a try. You'll love it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, blessed be.